Hi, this is Mark with Brown Works, and today we're going to talk about Rock Island full-size 1911s. Specifically, we're going to talk about their Rock and TAC series and the release of our grips that are going to fit these models. Okay, now they do have a GI series full-size 1911 that doesn't have any bells and whistles, and any standard 1911 full-size grips will fit those. So off the shelf, either our full-size 1911 grips or anybody else's off-the-shelf 1911 grips should fit their GI series. Now their Rock and their TAC series have some other bells and whistles where they have some features that aren't 100% standard. So we're going to talk about those different features and how they affect the fit of your grips. Okay, so the difference between the Rock and the TAC series is this is a TAC-ULTRA-FS. Now their series, their model descriptions usually have three pieces. The first piece is their series. The Rock or the TAC, this is a Rock, it does not have a tactical rail, and the TAC has a tactical rail. So that's the big difference between their Rock and TAC series. Okay. Now the last part of their descriptions of their different models is basically the size of the gun. Now they have the FS, which that's what this is, which is a full size 1911. It has a 5-inch barrel. Okay. And it's a full size frame. Now they have an MS, which is a mid-size, which has a 4 1/4-inch barrel, but the rest of the frame is the same. So it doesn't affect the grips one way or another if it's an MS or an FS. Okay. Now they have a CS, which that's their compact, which that is definitely a shorter grip, which are going to take different grips. Okay. They also have an HC, which is their high capacity, which their high capacity has a totally different frame to accommodate their double stack magazine. So that again is going to be a totally separate set of grips to fit their HCs. Okay. So with their TAC and Rock series, one of the features is they have an adjustable rear sight, where their GI series does not. Okay. But then there are other features on their Rock and TAC have a ambidextrous safety. Okay, most all of them that I've seen that in their Rock and TAC series have the ambidextrous safety, and we're going to talk about the differences there with standard. Now they also have models that have a magwell and ones that do not. Their Ultra, so this is a Rock Ultra, has the magwells. Okay, and their TAC Ultra has the magwell. Now they have a Rock Standard and a TAC Standard that do not have the magwell, but all of them have the ambidextrous safety. So our grips will accommodate that, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. All right, so let's compare the ambidextrous safeties. Here's a standard 1911. This is actually a Smith & Wesson 1911, but it also has the more common ambidextrous safety. Okay. Which, let's see if we can compare these side by side. Get a good, it's hard to see. Okay, but let's take a close look at this. The more common is going to have a little leg that fits underneath the grip, so you do need to have grips that fit this leg for the ambidextrous safety. Okay, but their ambidextrous safety, most of them fit right underneath the slide. If you're looking at it straight on, okay, you're going to see it's right underneath the slide. Now, some of them do have like a little lip that comes down, but the main thing of importance is how high it rides up. Okay. Now, if we take a look at the Rock Island ambidextrous safety, you're going to see, I don't know if you can see, there's like 3 or 4 millimeters that it sits lower than most standard. Okay. Now, with it fitting lower, let me put the safety on. Most standard grips, whether it's our standard or off-the-shelf standard grips, the safety may not disengage. It's going to hit the top of the grip, and the safety is not totally off in this situation here. And you may get some like rubber grips that are more flexible here that you can force the safety down, but most standard grips will not accommodate these. Now, the grips that actually come on them, that come on the Rock Island, they actually have a little cutout at the top of the grip to accommodate their ambidextrous safety. So it does come and will come all the way down. You can see that how far down the grip that it actually comes. Okay. So the cut of our Rock Island grips all have a cut that will accommodate that lower riding ambidextrous safety. So there's no interference with the safety on or off when it comes down, and it will not hit the grip. Okay. Alright. Now the next thing specific to these Rock Islands is if you have the magwell, their magwells have this little arm that come up and reach around the bottom grip screw bushing. And you see that little piece of metal there. So that will make, again, any standard grip, if you can get it past the ambidextrous safety, and this is hard to see, but there is a gap between the grip and the frame because of that piece of metal that hooks over top of those grip bushings to hold on their magwell. So most common magwells, this is an aftermarket magwell, most common attached to the mainspring housing. So then when that's interchanged or attached to the mainspring housing, there is no interference on the grip. And most magwell grips are flat bottom and sit flush with the frame, and then these magwells will sit right flush up against the frame, and then the grips will fit flush with no interference. Okay. So again, our grips will accommodate that. They have a cutout on the underside to accommodate the Rock Island magwell. Okay. Now you can get our grips are either in a smooth finish, or we have a textured finish that gives you a good grip. Okay. Now we have grips to accommodate the magwell. If you don't have the magwell, we do have a version that is beveled bottom, but still accommodates the ambidextrous safety. Okay, so we have both versions of those. And again, they come in smooth or textured. And you have a lot of different options in wood. Here you see these are some maple, and then we have some cherry, and these can be stained any variety of colors if you'd like. We have a variety of woods that you can choose from. Just a couple others are like walnut or rosewood. We have several others you can pick on our website. Okay. You can choose to have laser engraved a pattern on your grips. These have a honeycomb pattern. They're also painted specific for a customer's request. Okay. So the honeycomb pattern gives you, again, it has very good grip to it. And you can get other patterns that you would like. We have a few different stock patterns on our website. Okay. If you choose to have other custom engravings, we can custom engrave your name, your initials. If you have a logo or patch or badge, we can laser engrave your logo. Okay. Or if you prefer something in color, if you have a good color image that you want to have put on your grips, okay, so we can do an image transfer of, again, a logo or a picture that you have. Okay, we can laser engrave, again, your name or your initials. Okay. We have a whole lot of options for custom grips. Here's one that is a custom picture, okay, that we laser engrave. So take a look at this. So that is our lineup of our Rock Island full-size 1911 grips. So please visit us on our website, and I appreciate you watching our video. Please like, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. So bye for now.